G'day guys, this is Shadow again. We're right in the middle or right near the end of the Blizaar the Howler Fusion. Um, Pretty much Tormin event has also come to a close effectively. If you haven't got him by now, you're probably not going to get him. I was 100 points short on the Path event, um, and they said there was only going to be 2,500 maximum points you can get, and somehow I got 2,420ish, or if not more, which is interesting considering the maximum was supposed to be 2,500. So bit of awesome maths there from Raid. But anyway, so we've now got this Hero Path event that has sprung up as part of the Blizaar Fusion. So if you didn't get enough shards for making the sub-epics, the four of them that you needed 100 shards each, 25 per event, you can get some of those shards from this Hero Path. Personally, I'm not after those shards because I think I can get them from the traditional sources from the main events. What I'm trying to chase is the blessings for Blizaar Fusion and some of the cool little side resources and avatars, even though avatars don't do anything, they're just something fun to have for your account. So yeah, so let's have a look at this. You need a fair amount of points, to be honest. Not so much to get some of the basic stuff. The avatars are pretty straightforward, pretty cheap. You really struggle when you start looking at getting the blessings for the Blizaar, because they get 40,000 for the main one. So anyway, you get points from pulling souls. So I've got about 44 souls, I think it was, that I've been saving up, just the little small ones. Eurost I've got, so that's great. Shuzen I don't. But yeah, that's not bad. I mean, you don't get any more points during this sort of event for the legendaries versus the rares. Most of mine are rares, but awesome. Anax, I don't use him yet in Clan Boss, but 6-star blessing. That's can't complain about that. So that's going to add a huge amount of damage to him. Yeah, so Eurus I only use for Scarab, so I'll knock him up to 2-star. It's not a huge change. I've got Brimstone on him, so I don't even think that increases the chances. And yeah, Annex, 6-star. I don't have many 6-stars, so happy with that. That should increase his damage tenfold. The only problem is you get 10 extra speed, and that will break because I've already tuned him for the Clan Boss team, even though I don't use him yet, and that's going to break it. So I'll have to re-gear him, unfortunately. So it's a good and a bad thing at the same time, because I don't like to have to re-gear unless they do us another free one. They need to make space. I've got so many of these now that I can't use. Yeah. Hey, with Curse City going the way it is, you never know which ones you might need to have high blessings. So I won't sell that. I will use it. One of my original favourites from when I first started the game. That one looks pretty cool. As you can see, I've got some of these in my wish list that they're not dropping. So yeah, but let's see. Now that I've cleared some space, I'll go back in, and there's nothing really in the shop that I need. I mean, the Yugo split soul would be nice. I use Yugo and Hydra, but yeah, let's just pull the rest of them. Okay, so starter champs, Taragi I don't use. Many people like, but it's only a 1-star. Yeah, so just junk. But yeah, another 1,000 points for the path. So it's 4,000 so far. Woad Painted. I'm shown that Woad Painted can actually be really good for Amius and Siegfried. Another 2-star. I think I've got that already. But Woad Painted is supposed to be reasonably good, but high-star version in Amius for healing your team. Excuse me, just itchy eye. Anyway, so nothing really amazing has dropped apart from that 6-star Annex. But I'll clear some space, and then I'll pull my last 4. So mostly junk. I'll get rid of all of that. And I don't know, keep yeah, I'll keep the woad painted for now. I'll probably sell it in 2 seconds later. And I'm pretty sure I've already got a higher star version of that healer. So I'll just check that, see if I can find before I sell, because it'd be really disappointing if I sell and I don't have. But yeah, it's oh, hang on, there it is. It's on the list and I just missed it. Yeah, no, I've got a much higher star version of that already. Now watch me go, because I pre-recorded this section, so watch me go looking. I didn't see it when I was scrolling through, but I can see it again. That's twice I can see it now. But yes, so watch me go using the beautiful filters feature to search for... I don't even remember the name of it, that's half the problem. Down, down, down we go. Yeah, Ursula, there we go, Ursula. And yes, I already had a 4-star, so I can sell that other one, because I don't think I'll ever want to build 2 of them. I can't really see a point of that. Oh, look at that. Arbius. I'm getting a fair collection of these mythical souls. I don't own a single mythical yet, being free to play. Look at that, Tiger Soul, 5-star. I wonder if that'll be useful in Curse City. So I'll keep that as well, just because. And the rest appears just to be trash. So I'll sell that off. And have to scroll all the way back up. And away we go. So that gave me a fair amount of points. Excuse me, I'm getting Skype messages at the same time as recording. That's always wonderful. It's as good as having kids and pets. Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, excuse me. I'll have to slap the person in a second. Perfectly timed. Okay, so moving forwards. Don't even know if you guys can hear that, because it's possibly muted. So let's hope that doesn't come through with a couple of Skype beeps at the same time. Alrighty, so I can get a couple of avatars. And I will just pause this for 2 seconds and shut down Skype, so just bear with me. Okay, Skype shut down. Okay, hopefully no more noises and no other methods will be used. So let's move forwards. Yeah, okay. So having pulled those, I can start going down one side. Now I'm going down for the key because I don't want the shards. So I'll come down the left side first for the key, and I think after that it changes, or maybe it doesn't, it changes to the right side, but either way. So I'll move on through now. So I've pulled all my soul shards, and as you can see, I've got a dupe there of 2 of them. So I get rid of the 1-star. And just in case I get 2 Siegfrieds, I will keep those 2 for now. I'll probably end up selling one of them later if I need. But yeah, as you can see, I've got way too many blessings. Or should I say, nice amount of blessings. But I just don't own the actual champions that they're supposed to go onto. So that's disappointing. Okay. So I will now jump into pulling a few shards. Now there's this prism event on as well, the summon pull. Now I really want ShamWow. I really want him because, yeah, Hydra. So, okay, good day. Yeah, ShamWow. I've been wanting him for ages. 4-year-old account, don't own him yet. So yeah, that's great. 1 prism I had and 1 ShamWow. Away we go. Okay, so let's pull. Goes from happy to sad, double sad. Okay, so Deathbell I've already got. Mr. Shuffle on Ice towards the Hydra, and Fear, or have you pronounced that, the bomb epic, I just fused to make the sub legendary for the spider lady, which is really annoying because I had her fully booked, and I would have loved to have got this one now instead, and then yeah, fused her instead, because that's a waste of books. Yeah, as you can see, I've fused the Shadowkin legendary from that fusion, and consumed my fully built and fully booked and partially mastered little bomb champ. So that's annoying, and I only did that a couple of days ago for the Tormin fusion, or possibly even the champ chase for Blizaar. Okay, so nothing special there. I'm not sure if I've got her. Possibly do. Okay. I need some... Yep, so I just jumped out of there because I needed some silver. Pull the rest of them. I'm not going for another Grishak rat because Lord Grishak I've already got. He's awesome and well worth it if you don't have him. But I don't have 180 shards, and I'm free to play, so I'm not buying. Okay, there we go. We have the 3-star blessings, so that's great. I'm assuming I'm going to get Blizzard, but that gives me a good start if he's actually worth using. And yeah, I'll come down and get that other key. So it comes down to pretty much at this point in time, you can get your points for this hero path from summoning normal shards. You can't get any points at all from summoning prisms, which is a shame because I did and I got 0. And also you can get your points from obviously doing your soul summonings from the soul shards and from training. So I'll have to try and get the majority of my points from training up these rares that I just pulled, using them as food. So effectively this hero's path, if you want to get most things unlocked, this hero's path is going to consume almost as many resources as what you would consume to do a champ chase, or a summon rush I should say, and also a training tournament. So it's actually quite an expensive little event. I would not suggest you go for it unless you got the spare resources, or unless, hey, it's Christmas time, you want to YOLO and just blow everything you've got. I will pull quite a few because I want to open up things. So just got a primal, and yeah, 100% of the primals I've got end up in rare champions. So not really impressed with the drop rate from primals yet. Not anything good at it. I think I might have got an epic once or twice, but they've all been crap. Excuse the language, but they've not been worth getting. Okay, so I just totally clear out my count. I won't pull greens, but I'll pull all these other shards, because why not? Okay, so let's just hope there is a big gap between this fusion and the next, because I am depleting my account. I'm moving it down to pretty much nothing, and I'll probably come back later. I'm not sure about it, but I'll probably come back and pull my 6 sacreds as well. I'm nowhere near Mercy. I started 6 months ago, maybe even less, keeping a track of my Mercy, and as such I know it's for a 1+1. I'm not holding my breath, because yeah, I'm not gonna hit Mercy by a long way, not with 6 shards anyway. So here we go. As mentioned, we got a 1+1 pop-up. Lucky I didn't pull those sacreds earlier. I haven't been keeping track, so I wasn't aware that this was coming, but this is great. So let's just pull 6 sacreds. Now Rector Drath is awesome for Hydra. I have 3 or 4 of them, so I don't really need, but there we go. More trash. I assume I've got him. Don't use him, so he can't be that great. Old school, old hermit, don't need. and this is not going good. Candle head, I've had about 4 or 5 of those. Cool. Yeah, okay. Ah, yeah, okay, double. Right, okay, I don't have either of them. That's a pleasant surprise, right? No idea if either of these are good or if they're straight to the vault, but that's 2 brand new epics, which is not something that happens very often. So, happy with that. That's pretty cool. Don't have either. Looking at those reviews, Lady Irith doesn't appear to be that great, or just not very many people have owned her yet. But yes, that's 27,000 points. Yeah, okay. So anyone that's saved up Sacreds and doesn't really need them, pull them for this Heroes Path event. They give you a stack of points. I think it's 4,800 points each. So hopefully I get more from the Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss today. That'll be great. Although I don't really want to pull anymore because it would be good to actually save up for the next fusion. Being free to play, I cannot guarantee ever getting more. Well, there you go. I've come down the left side, swap sides, come down all the way down the right side, and I probably won't get much further than that, to be honest. Yeah, Royal Huntsman. Okay. So single target, not so great. Increase just for himself, so it's pretty selfish. Attacks all enemy, decrease defense. That's not so bad. Attacks enemy will ignore 100%. Okay, depending on his multipliers, that could be awesome. Ignores 100% defense. I didn't just see what sort of cooldown that has. Yeah, people have rated him quite high, so he must hit pretty hard for them to rate so well. 100% ignoring defense is great. And this lady is a healer, so block damage but conditional, only if they're not fully healed. So, sorry, excuse me, just extracting my cat from my bin. Yeah, so it mustn't have too much utility, this Lady Irith, because people have just not rated her well. But new faction, I don't have very many legendaries. I would prefer an Elver. I prefer a pretty much any of the other new ones. That would be meta instead of Vault Trash. But oh well. There we go. 2 legendaries. Oh, thanks guys. Yeah, so as you can see, I've made a fair dent in this Hero Path event. Again, I'm completely free to play. 6 Sacreds took me a long way. I think I pulled 33 or 43, 33 I think it was, of the Ancients, and just about 3 of the Voids. So, and the rest of it will come from just training and the 44 Soul Stones that I pulled. I don't have any of the bigger Soul Stones, just the little ones. But yeah, so there we go. It was a fair dent. That being said, to get the next 5-star Blizaar Soul drop from that path is 40,000 points. I'm not going to get that. And to get to the next avatar picture for the new guy, it's 10,000 for the book that's in the way, and another couple of thousand for the avatar itself. Or I could just go back up the top for about the same price and get 25 shards for the fusion, and then not have to do dungeon divers, which is an option. But yeah, I'm on the way to dungeon divers anyway, so we'll see how it goes. I won't pull any more from Heroes Path. I will just leave all those points waiting, and when I come to the end of the couple of days I got left, I'll see where I'm at, and if I'm somewhere decent, somewhere close to something good, I'll pull it. But for now, I'll just leave it there and try and be patient, which is not something I'm good at. Okay, thanks for watching guys. Speak to you later.